O Captain, My Captain was written by the American poet Walt Whitman. His narrative follows a crew of voyagers as they return home from a daring mission. Although the shores are filled with exulting people, upon the ship, the crew is frantic as their captain lies, fallen, cold, and dead. O Captain, My Captain was written in 1865, shortly after the end of the American Civil War, paying tribute to Abraham Lincoln as he led America through such a trying time. O Captain, My Captain and many other works of literature can be interpreted and analyzed in many ways. Today we will be analyzing O Captain, My Captain using soundscape and structural analysis. As with many poems, there are two types of sounds that are present in O Captain, My Captain: direct sounds and indirect sounds. Direct sounds will be highlighted in green, and indirect sounds will be highlighted in red. Bells, rings, bugle trills, and exultations are all examples of direct sounds in the world of O Captain, My Captain. These sounds portray a moment of joy and celebration as the voyagers sail triumphantly home. However, this joyous feeling does not linger for long, as the reader is quickly reminded that there is a more dreadful event occurring. While the reader is told of the captain's death, a harsh and dreadful feeling is present throughout the narrative, as the indirect sounds start subtly working. Words like captain, port, people, butt, deck, cold, dead are all words that contain these harsh sounds: P, B, T, C, and D. These sounds remind the reader that dread is the primary feeling of the moment. This feeling mimics the events that inspired the poem. Many celebrated the end of the war, but it was a bittersweet victory, as the leader who led the nation out of the Civil War had perished. Structurally, O Captain, My Captain is unique as well, relying heavily on comma usage and breaking stanzas apart in an interesting way. The use of commas, highlighted in pink, is numerous and in traditional English is grammatically incorrect. Think run-on sentences. Whitman, however, utilizes this to his advantage as he paints a frantic picture using his commas. The lack of periods and prevalence of commas alludes to a series of incomplete and frantic thoughts, which is natural considering the captain who led the crew for so long had just died before making it home. In terms of stanza separations, O Captain, My Captain is split into 6 stanzas, and then every other stanza is indented. These shifts continue to fuel the idea that the narrator of the poem is acting frantically as he cannot focus on one thing at a time. Instead, the focus is split between what is happening around the ship and what is happening to the captain. The structure reaffirms that the overall feeling of the piece is one of dread and panic, while also portraying how a nation felt when their president died right after a grueling war. O Captain, My Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rack. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. While follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But, oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold, and dead. O Captain, My Captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquets and ribboned wreaths, for you the shores a crowding, for you they call the swaying mast, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head, it is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object won. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells, but I, with mournful tread, walk the deck. My captain lies, fallen, cold, and dead.